Hello, everybody. So a new ranked season is going to be starting today, or it already has started, I should say. I have two teams I'm willing to use for today's stream. First one being my Charizard team that I've been using for probably about 2 weeks. And that I finished in Master Ball rank 1 with yesterday. I made a post on YouTube here in my community tab section that showed my ranking at 900 something. And there was about 90 minutes left, and I think my rank was 975. So I was getting a little, not that it really mattered, but I was getting a little nervous. So I played one more game. We won that game. We ended up placing 839. And yeah, I mean, the team's been on a pretty crazy tear lately. So I'm feeling like running right back into the ranked ladder with this team so we can get into Master Ball as fast as possible, hopefully. Now, they did put everybody back in Pokeball Tier 4, so it's going to be very much the Wild West. We won't know if we're facing somebody that was in Pokeball rank last season, or someone who was literally a champion tier person last season. But usually I'm not making plays completely based on people's rank. I do think it helps quite a bit to know someone's true rank. Just because the really high tier people are more likely to do less predictable stuff. But yeah, I do have a second team that I just put together on stream, or no, off stream, that we might switch to. It's a little more slow paced. It's an adaptation of my Milotic team that has Mega Manectric and Mega Gengar. So we might switch to that. It does look like they aren't revealing the top players for the current season. I have no doubt that there's certain people in Master Ball already. So I don't know if it's going to be a common thing that they do every season, where they don't immediately let you into champion tier until a few days later. Because I can't remember how long they held it for, but last season you couldn't get into champion tier immediately. They just put you in some form of Master Ball. But I guess we could just start battling. Barry, hey Mike, hope you're well. Love your gameplay coverage. Thank you very much. I'm doing great. Yeah, I was really happy with my performance last season. I wish I did have a little bit more time, one extra day to try to climb. Okay. So this is the type of stuff I mean, I don't even know what to do because yeah, actually I could see myself getting kind of rolled against stuff like this, if I'm being honest. So yeah, this guy's team, this is not a traditional team. This looks like just a bunch of guys. Some of them are good, some of them are weird. I guess we're just going to try to plow through them, but this is, again, some of the I don't have any preparation into it, so I really don't know what they're gonna do. Okay. They did end up leading. Let's just Hyper Voice and protect for this first turn. Infernape does get Fake Out, but I guess they didn't run it or aren't using it. Citrus Berry. See, this is weird. Citrus on Infernape is crazy. We do resist that because we are a ghost type. They get the poison. Not super worried about it. See if they just went with like an Ice Beam or something here. Okay, cool. Well, unless they have like Quick Claw crazy stuff going on, we should be fine here. So let's Hyper Voice again, and I think I'll just Rock Slide, even though I really don't want to miss. But I think we need the Rock Slide to get the KO on both of these guys. Okay. Yeah, so we did need the Rock Slide, and we double connect here. Okay, Tinkaton and Tyranitar. Mold Breaker. Let's just slam a Hyper Voice and protect again. I don't mind if they want to get rid of Zoroark here, personally. Charizard plus Garchomp, Earthquake plus Heat Wave is pretty good here, so we just really need to get Charizard in. Little chip damage there. Okay, cool. Play Rough's pretty uncommon, but seems fine here. Let's, again, bring in Charizard. And we'll Earthquake. Shuka Berry, I guess, could be pretty good, but Heat Wave should still take care of you at that point. Shuka Berry on Tinkaton, I should say. But this guy's got some really strange items on his squad, so wouldn't be surprised if they don't have it. And they're not using Mega anyway, so I guess we're just gonna knock him out. Alright, there you go. Game 1 in the books. Unless these first few matches are like performance bonus. Okay, cool. I did see something like this earlier. Someone was streaming. Cool. So they gave me like a rank, like 1.75 ranks for that. Let's keep going. We should be able to get into Great Ball very quickly if that's going to be the way. I'd like to get out of Ultra Ball today if I can. I don't know how many battles it will take with the performance bonus going on. I also don't really know how effective that's going to be as the game progresses. Okay, this is actually like a real team that is a problem for us, I would say. This is typically what I do. Depending on what they bring and what they lead, we could lose this very easily. So this team is essentially it's very popular team. I would think more often than not, these guys lead Garchomp and Aerodactyl. That's usually what happens, and because of that, Zoroark, Garchomp are the way I lead, and it usually goes pretty well, but there's no guarantees. So let's see what they do. Grayley says, what is season 2? Did the game get an update? They just reset the ranks. So everyone's at Pokeball tier 4. Whether you were in Champions tier or whether you were at the bottom of the barrel last season. This is, unfortunately, the lead that we really can't handle. So I kind of just have to rip Icy Wind plus Rock Slide and hope for a flinch. I know that doesn't sound great, but again, this team essentially is, wow. This guy really didn't care. Grayley's saying, love your channel, great vids, and teams are cool. Really love this Mega Charizard. Why? Yeah, I think we're about to get cooked on this specific battle pretty badly. Because there's, yeah, very little I can do in this situation, but, yeah. Yep. Yep, that's the lead that gets us. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This team is just completely based on your lead. And it's a bit more in their favor, I would say, but I just try to go based off of what I see them do more often than not. Yeah. I mean, we have a lead to fight the Sylveon stuff, but we can't really switch into it with Aerodactyl there like that, so it's rough. This is a weird one. I'm actually not seeing too many issues with just leading the strong guys here, which I don't do very often. The Drampa's weird though. This is a weird team again, so I don't know. I'm gonna lead Fergraph actually. I don't know. I'm just gonna bring Sneasler. Just gonna bring a bunch of strong guys. Yeah, I don't mind Sylveon overall. It's just that team is naturally so good into like the Charizard stuff that you have to like lead a very specific way against it, and then I'm just gonna switch to Garchomp, I guess, and I'll Psychic Azumarill. man. Okay. So we'll Dragon Claw and we'll just Psychic again. Let's take a look at the team. These low rank battles are so strange because it's like very easy to just want to kind of rush through them, which I'm going to try to do. Because like they're almost nonsensical in some ways, where I'm just going to like be pressing the super effective buttons, and it's really hard to predict what they're going to do. Okay. Yeah, no, and honestly, if they aren't using Mega in the battle, I'm going to assume that this is like one of the Pokeball bot things. So we might not be guaranteed to get some good matches until I get into the, yeah, this is crazy. I mean, we should be at a Pokeball pretty quickly, so no worries there. If I had remembered that this was a possibility, I might have got a Great Ball off of stream this morning, but it looks like we'll be out of this pretty quickly. Very quickly, actually. Okay. Alright, this guy looks pretty legit. Mega Manectric is pretty good into Charizard too, if I'm being honest. I think we'll want Tailwind. They don't have any way to set up Trick Room. We can't really pivot ourselves, so guess I'm just gonna bring all the good stuff again. Don't really need to, I suppose. I could lead Charizard. Yeah, let's do it like that. I mean, surely they're gonna bring Ninetales, right? And I guess, I mean, what are you? Regular Manectric and Mega Gyarados? Okay. I think this is a dual Mega team, but Manectric can come sometimes in situations like this. Yeah. Let's just try to blow up Manectric. Okay, they are going to use the Mega Manectric, so we could lose Charizard here. But I wouldn't be surprised if Overheat just obliterates him too, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to set the Sun, Tailwind. Now we're faster than everything. And Overheat doesn't miss. Yeah, he's done. If they try to Dragon Dance with Gyarados, we're just going to Encore them. That's just Waterfall. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of our Sun, which means we have to switch out. Unfortunately, I don't have great switches. Robert is saying, how's the new season? Everyone's in Pokeball 4, so it's a little crazy, to be honest with you. I mean, part of me actually just wants to... You know what? Let's just get rid of Ninetales. I think we can do it if we land another Overheat, even without the Sun. Oh, wow. Well, that's just as good, because that we can Encore. As long as they don't somehow KO our... Yeah, they're just gonna Waterfall. Okay. We're bulky. I thought we would take it better than that, but we do love it, so... Good enough for me. Okay, let's Encore Ninetales. Send in Garchomp. Okay. They wisely switch out. They bring in Incineroar. And since they switched in second, they do get the... Gyarados is strong. Let's check things out here. Last turn of Tailwind. Let's Protect. And Rock Slide. This is still super effective on both. Okay. Actually, Rock Slide's super effective into everything. They do fake out the right target, but we are going to get some nice rough skin damage there. So I guess my question is... Tailwind. Does that win us the game? Let's Tailwind up and Protect. Okay, they don't switch out. I'd be interested in seeing Whimsicott get knocked out from this, but I don't know if he will. So if I can get two really strong Pokemon in here... There we go. Okay, so they can't switch out with Parting Shot now. Okay. They have Intimidate in the back. Still not looking great. I do feel like it's likely that you'll switch Gyarados in on that slot. So I'm going to go after Incineroar and try to get some super effective damage here. Okay. I think we're going to lose. Oh, wow. Insane. So missing on both, it's 10% chance to miss. So if you do that, if you roll two 10% chances in a row, that's like a 1% chance to happen. I mean, that's really, really bad. Really, really bad. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, I don't think we win this at all anymore, but we'll see. Garchomp's... Yeah, we're just gonna lose now. Who's he going after? It's gotta be... We could flinch, I guess. But I don't even think that saves us. Ninetales is just too fast. Okay. I suppose it's possible if we can get rid of Incineroar right here, and we just have to keep up the flinch chances. But if that's a Sash Ninetales, it's really tough. And I don't see why you wouldn't be Sash. Okay. So we won't actually stay intimidated because we have White Herb, but that means that our close combat will give us defense drops. Okay. Incineroar's out of here at least. I guess our best odds of winning are just Dire Claw, because we missed out on way too much damage at this point. Okay, a flinch would be nice. No, we're not going to get it. Don't think Sneasler can manage this one. Unless the Ninetales just happens to not be... Focus Sash. It's the only chance. Okay. Let's protect. Is that guy Scarf? It's gotta be, right? Okay. Hypothetically, if we put him to sleep too, I guess that's a possibility of winning, or paralyze him into full paralysis. But sleep would be way better, because then we could... Oh wow, he just lives that too. No secondary effect. Yeah, we lose. Okay. Well, let's try out my second team here. I mean, I love my Charizard team, and I feel very comfortable using it when I'm like playing, I guess, really high ranked stuff that I actually understand what's happening. But this stuff is so chaotic that I think maybe a more defensive team could be better. Okay. I won't lie, I'm not the most holy cow, dude. I just don't know what I'm looking at every single game. Okay. So I guess question number one is how good is Milotic? And how good is Perish Song? I guess those are two questions, but those are the two things we ask because we essentially have two modes. We have a Milotic support mode and a Gengar Perish Trap mode. And Gengar could supposedly come with Milotic in certain situations too. I guess because of Frostlass, I'm not the biggest fan of... Robert says that a Blastoise team I saw. Yeah, there's Blastoise too. Blastoise actually could be a really good way to climb the ladder now that you bring it up. Because that team is so crazy offensive. That's a good point. We might switch to Blastoise just to get through these like weirdo teams. Okay. Let's just go Perish, I guess. Again, I was getting into my Perish mindset, but I wouldn't say I've mastered this yet. Okay. It's a weird one. Yeah, I guess we could just protect with both. Into Incineroar. I missed what Manectric tried to do. Huh. Well, let's just disable him, I guess, because I'm not super worried about anything else, really. What did he try to do? I didn't want him to Volt Switch out, that's for sure. Oh, Wild Charge. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll go Ensign and Protect. Okay, so 2 Pokemon left. We just gotta get a Parasong user in, and we have way too many Pokemon. It's the only reason I like this style, but since I'm like trying to ramp up the Victory Bell, Frostlass. Okay. I'm gonna try. Well, yeah, I think I can afford to Rage Powder. Doesn't work on Victory Bell though. Huh. No Mega either. Okay, this game's just gonna be over. Yeah, I don't question the Pokeball tier things very much. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if this I think that you're able to play a bot up until you get into Great Ball. And that's what this is starting to feel like. But I think we'll get out of Great Ball with this one. Or out of Pokeball into Great Ball. Okay. Let's just switch with both. Yeah, so this is not the best battle in the world, obviously, but yeah. Okay, at least it's over now. But it's hard to tell sometimes. You look at the team, it looks crazy, and you're like, oh, this might be a bot. And then you look at the real players in Pokeball, and their teams look crazy. You just never know. I totally forgot what it was like down in the crazy ranks here. Like, I've lost more today than I did all of yesterday when I was in the, like, 1000th placement range and eventually in top 1000. Get me out of here, please. Okay, thank you. I mean, at least that they are chaotic, which maybe as long as we don't get any bot people, it should be kind of fun to just kind of blast through without any. Yeah, it is. And I have a video actually that I should be editing tomorrow and probably posting tomorrow night, or if not, Friday morning. Floette. Floette. I guess we have to bring Gengar into Floette. Obviously, I don't want to give Kingambit a boost, but is that the way, maybe? Again, I'm not super practiced into this, so stuff like Kingambit, I'm actually not sure what the call is. And Milotic we can't bring because it just won't get through Floette in time. Alright, let's run it. Full Perish mode. Yeah, Mycomb Perish is not nearly as scary as Wolfie-Comb Perish. I'll tell you that much right now. Like this, I think I don't think we can beat this right now. So let's protect and throat chop. It's gonna be my call. Maybe we can, actually. If you double Gengar, that's going to be a good start, I'll tell you that much. Cool. Oh. Oh, it sucks because I need to disable. I guess we just gotta throw someone under the bus here and get rid of Espeon. We do have the Citrus. Okay, nice. Okay, well there's the two like Gengar answers out of the way. We can Encore Kingambit. We didn't use our Citrus. Okay. Okay, they're going after the Toad. Oh, that's bad. Okay. So we're just gonna make this guy like super jacked, I guess. And we had to go for the perish. If we had lived that Moonblast, which I don't know if that was even like possible, that would have been amazing. Wow. Dang, Ensign's crazy like that though. Okay. Well, we did parting shot him, so. Now we protect, and I'm gonna disable on the Gambit. So he can't Sucker Punch me, and he won't be able to kowtow, believe me. Perfect. Let's see if he has like Iron Head though. If he has low kick, he can't hurt Gengar. He does have Iron Head though. Wow. This is a problem. This is a problem. Trying to think. Who's their last Pokemon? Is it Rotom, Garchomp, or Volcarona? Because Gengar... I guess we just switch in Sinistcha and hope he doesn't get knocked out. If neither one of our Pokemon get knocked out, we'll be in a pretty good spot. This is what, +3? Let's see what they went with. Oh wait, did we stop them? Oh cool, okay. Oh, this is good. Yeah. So now we can protect. We can get Incineroar in, and then we'll have Gengar at the very least to try to face down whoever their last Pokemon is. Yeah, this guy's, what, +5 right now? I don't even think it's over, unironically. If it's Garchomp, it's not a good... That's not a good matchup for us. Volcarona is a little tough too? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, because we can't really perish this last guy. So it just has to be Gengar fighting him. Okay, cool. Wow. Well, that was complicated. And they were Iron Head too, which not exactly the best for us. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely usually bringing the Milotic in these teams, but there's a lot of Pokemon you can't bring Milotic into. Okay, so this guy likes to set up. Alright, let's bring the boys. Alright, I guess Manetric's a girl. Gengar's a girl. Actually, a lot of girls on this team. But Milotic, the most feminine of them all, is the boy. Alright, we're gonna bring the boy and Manetric. And they don't have any punishes for Intimidate. Don't really want to give them the rain. Alright, we're gonna go Milotic this time. Okay. Well, that's cool. Just don't really know what. I don't know. You have Prankster, Hypnosis, maybe? I'm just gonna switch into Incineroar for now. Because you won't be able to use Prankster moves on him at least. Oh, wow. Oh, I guess I did switch it. I kind of forgot he got that. Interesting. I guess we can set up a coil and fake out. Okay. So we were slower so that... Oh no, fake out had higher priority anyway. So we were pretty good there. Let's protect and parting shot. Do we? I don't know. I guess he could earth power me. Let's just go for the hypnosis and parting shot. Okay. 80% chance to land this. And what is Meowstic gonna do? Expanding force, okay. Youch. He's really slow too. Sinistcha left is good. Okay. Let's attempt to put Meowstic to sleep. Maybe I don't need to do that because I am at +1. Yeah, let's just Muddy Water and reverse Trick Room. Yeah, he has to stay asleep this turn. Expanding Force won't do as much as it did last time because that was single target. Okay. I mean, surely this guy has like Leaf Storm or something, right? I kind of have to make a call on if I want to risk the sleep or not. Okay, I'm just gonna hope he stays asleep or goes after Sinistra. I guess either one of those two scenarios is playable, but I can't really let Meowstic reset Trick Room, otherwise I'll be in the same situation. So I guess this is my best odds. Okay. Goodra. Could also get accuracy drops here, which would, I guess, go neutral. Because we do have the... Yeah, he does wake up. Fickle Beam. He's going all out. Okay. So if you don't know, Fickle Beam is like this weird attack. I don't remember the range of damage it can do. But there's like this lower chance that it can just go like nuclear, which is what just happened. That's why it said he's going all out. So he like just woke up and kind of just ran through us there. Okay, so we're in like hard mode now for sure. Okay. Not great. It does nothing, but I guess we get the burn, which I don't know if that's good or not, because now I can't hypnosis. Oh, I got the Lumberry. Right, okay. Hanging in there. I mean, it's really hard for me to see that a way we win this unless my Milotic just can't be broken at all. Which we do have +2 on him, which is great, but it's still not going to do that much to these guys. Yeah, that's not enough. I mean, realistically, we probably should just quit here, but yeah, it's not worth it, right? I mean, look at that HP they have left. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, let's try Blastoise. Blastoise is at least fun to like fist fight teams with. These other guys, I literally have no idea what they're doing almost the entire time. And it's it's just so chaotic. Blastoise. Okay. Who was in this spot before? Aegislash? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use Blastoise. It's been a minute since I've used this team. I'm gonna run it the way that I traditionally did, though. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so there's a couple of videos on my channel with this team. I mean, all the teams I've used so far there are, except the Gengar one has been heavily updated. Huh. Ooh, we don't have a way to undo the weather, which is unfortunate, I guess. Guess we can fight through that though. Major Slash isn't crazy good into low bunny because it has the ability to hit ghost types with fighting and normal attacks. Scrappy. It's really good into Sneasler. I guess I'll go Talonflame. Okay. Aura Sphere definitely could have been better if they just like launch a close combat into Blastoise. I'm not sure if they're going to do that though. They might be more concerned with stopping Trick Room. Also, this setup usually people fake out with Blastoise, so they might protect Lopunny. Wow. Big damage. Yeah, I wonder if this is a small Blastoise. Or maybe it's just a really big Farigiraf. Or both. Interesting. Pasho? Why? Why would you run Pasho on this team? That's crazy. I think we take Gambit out, if I'm being honest. And for Incineroar, I don't think we do 30. Oh, he's fast. Interesting. Okay. Not the worst though, because he still can't use priority moves. So we know he has Lopunny. I guess it's just a matter of like, did you bring Torkoal or did you bring Sneasler? Because Trick Room and Double Knockout would be kind of sweet. I guess it's kind of unnecessary though overall. So let's just... Oh, I can't do that. I'm just gonna Psychic this slot, I guess. Okay. Let's survive. I wouldn't have minded him going down there if I'm being honest. The only thing that's really nice is that he can't use Sucker Punch, but I could have brought Sinistcha in and used Rage Powder to avoid Sucker Punch if I needed to as well. Okay, it's Sneasler. Okay, so what we do here is we protect and Psychic, and let's see if they end up getting their Unburden boost on this turn. If they don't... Okay, very good. Okay. This should be locked then. So we're going to send in our Talonflame. Set Tailwind and just burst them with Water Spout again. So definitely the biggest concern for me was if they used close combat with the Sneasler and then used the White Herb and then became double speed with Sneasler, because then we wouldn't have outsped these guys. Yeah, and even if you put Blastoise to sleep with Dire Claw, doesn't matter. Okay. What? What is going on today? All right, let's just hard push Blastoise again. I didn't want to bring Talonflame initially because of the Serena. But I guess it's not the worst. Yeah, it looks like that's their ace Pokemon as well. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to say what they're going for. I mean, I'm just going to go for big damage on both slots. Dragon Leo is asking if Talonflame is better without an item. It depends on what you want your flying damaging attack to be. So I'm running Acrobatics, which gets a power boost if you don't have an item. Yeah. So if... Oh, wow. That's a flimsy Milotic. It's a critical hit, but it always crits. That move's always a crit. Holy cow. I wonder if... Wow. Oh my god. This is what Blastoise is all about, guys. If they want to use a bunch of random nonsense, you just blast them. Hydro... Wait, what's his ability called? Mega Launcher. You release the Mega Launcher on him. Okay. I mean, we're not done yet. Definitely not done yet. Question is, do I keep Blastoise in or not? Kind of feel like I do. And we just double Gardevoir. Okay, I'm interested to see who's faster after these other three. Because I'm running max speed on Blastoise. Oh wow, yeah, we're faster than everything. So I didn't want to switch. Yeah, so I just started blasting them. That is the epitome of this team, essentially. Wow. Okay, and they just get extra griefed from the one hit on Triple Axel. It doesn't matter, but we'll switch into Talonflame, I guess. Yeah, I should have known this would be the team to play. I just have completely forgot what this was like. They missed the second one. Jeez. Okay, the one thing though is I can't use Acrobatics because they are blocking priority, so we have to use Flare Blitz. A lot of people like Will-O-Wisp and other moves on Talonflame, but the reason I do not like running a non-damaging fire attack is because if they lead something like a Farigiraf or a Serena, then you just cannot do anything to them, unfortunately. So I really like Flare Blitz on him because one, gives you an opportunity to attack, but then also it can get rid of your Gale Wings because it'll do recoil damage to you. Yeah, definitely a good call, Robert. The Blastoise, and I like this team a lot, and I think you can go pretty high rank with it, but it's especially good for these situations where my Charizard team, like if I want to get as high as possible, that's my team. And I know if I'm looking at a standard or like just typically other high rank team, I can look at what they have and I know what to lead. But these other teams here, I'm just like at a loss for what they're trying to do altogether. And then they have like weird techs to take care of Charizard and stuff that I'm just like not really expecting. I think we just bring the boys again. Team overall looks pretty slow. Yeah, I don't think we need Tailwind because they're looking pretty slow over there. I'm just gonna bring Farigiraf in case they want to like fake out and I mean leading Farigiraf is actually pretty viable too, but the Milotic lead then looks pretty bad. Yeah, I'll just bring Farigiraf as an option to switch in case they lead Incineroar or Gardevoir. Okay. Well, this is pretty sweet. So I'd imagine these guys are pretty slow. Yeah, I think that is a slow or a small Blastoise, because even Meowscarada is kind of mogging him there. All right, let's block the fake out. Uh-oh. 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 No Pasho Berry this time. Oh, he's got Focus Sash on Gliscor? That's crazy. I guess he doesn't have Toxic Orb, So that makes a little bit of sense. Oh, he's got Tailwind on him. Okay. Huh. This is complicated because setting Trick Room is kind of crazy here, but you know what? I think Aura Sphere plus Hyper Voice will probably pick up a double KO unless... Okay. Cobra Berry. Probably best possible item in that situation. I'm actually not 100% sure what the... Oh, yeah, they were afraid of the Trick Room, but Aura Sphere, that's gonna knock out Tyranitar. Hyper Voice picks up Gliscor. I guess he does have Sandveil as an option. Yeah, it works too. Okay, that sucks. Okay, and there's their Mega. So, let's see, how many turns of... Got 4 turns of Sand. And we got 2 turns of Tailwind. I was gonna Water Spout. And... got Meowscarada in the back. It's pretty good. Just gonna rip it. Meowscarada probably outspeeds both of these guys even under Tailwind because of his Choice Scarf and his high speed. Speaking of which, I want to make sure I'm adamant on my Meowscarada because I think I was playing him Jolly for the longest time. Oh, wow. Did a lot. Okay. Water Spout's going to do nothing to Gardevoir, but it's going to KO the Gliscor. It would have been really nice if they didn't get the Sandveil miss there. And we could have just, like... We're going to go down to Sand? I think we do, right? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I think these guys will live, though. And I'm pretty confident Meowscarada is going to be faster. Especially if this is like a Trick Room Tailwind team. Usually you have like kind of middling speed stats to try to... I mean, we will go... If they outspeed us, we're going to get nuked because we won't be able to change our typing. Oh, they do. Wow. Okay. Does Sinistcha 1v1 this? Probably not. Oof. Well, now we definitely lose. Yeah. If we could have, like, done a big chunk of damage with Matcha there, and then that healed us enough to go out of range of one Hyper Voice, then I think we were good. But I think the combination of the Sandveil plus that miss just made it impossible there. So that's unfortunate. Dang, we were on a pretty good hype streak there too. But yeah, if we didn't if the Sandveil didn't miss, then I wouldn't have had to use Water Spout to get rid of Gliscor and we could have just dunked on him. Okay. Interesting. Do I want Meowscarada for cleanup or do I want Sinistcha for healing? Grass type is just dealing a lot of damage into this guy's team in general, I'll say that much. I guess the redirection's pretty good too. Okay. So we could like switch to Farigiraf here, but I don't really see the reason to. I'm just going to protect with both so that I can Tailwind and Water Spout next turn safely. I don't imagine we'll end up taking out the Sneasler with a Water Spout, but Talent Flame's pretty scary into this guy too, to be honest. I don't mind that. What's he doing? Coaching? Close combat, okay. Emmanuel says hello, how are you doing today? Emmanuel, we are laddering with Blastoise. We did just lose a game that I feel like we got a little bit robbed from, but it's fine. Okay, follow me. Yeah. Expected them to live with the cheek pouch. Holy cow. Oh wait, so he's not Friend Guard. Okay. Hello, Mirage Uchiha. We're doing pretty good. Just doing some rank stuff. So the call here is switch in Sinistra, heal up a little bit, Rage Powder next turn, and Water Spout again. Because Sneasler's really fast now. So even though we have Tailwind up, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well now we don't have to worry about that anymore, so that's nice. Pelipper. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse and Matcha Gotcha. I think this would take out Pelipper. They could follow me, but they might be afraid of the Water Spout. Okay, they're no follow me in play. Sneasler's coming back out. They must be using Wide Guard, otherwise you would have just gotten blown up. Yeah. They are safe from the Matcha Gotcha though. Okay, does have. Are you Citrus? No. Oh, they already used Citrus on Mousehold, that's right. Oh, I forgot. I actually changed Sinistra to protect instead of Life Dew. Usually we want Life Dew, but since I'm using the same Sinistra as I was for my other team, let's see if they go for Fake Out here. We're trying to call out a Fake Out. They might go like Fake Out Tailwind, but I don't know if you run Tailwind and Wide Guard on the same Pelipper. Sometimes they drop Protect though. What? Oh, because you just used Wide Guard, right? He did not use Fake Out though. Oof. This Colbert Berry's going crazy right now. Wait, is this the right Ferrograph? When did I put Colbert Berry on this guy? I almost always was running Citrus. Okay. So all we really need to do now is get Talonflame in. But also Rage Powder should be just as good, so I'm okay with healing back up and spamming Rage Powder. If they knock out Sinistcha, then we'll just set up Tailwind and start Water Spouting. Nice. Okay. This is a little awkward because now they do have the ability to at least hurt Blastoise. I don't know how much it'll do, and I don't know if you outspeed Blastoise with your Crocodile. Depends on how fast you made him, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, well. Now we're going to get a double Water Spout off. Oh yeah, we are faster, so it didn't really matter. No Sash either. Okay. Alright, we're in Ultra Ball. Okay. These teams are starting to look a little bit more real, that's for sure. Pepperman, I'm a little worried about. Just really not sure what to bring into these other guys. Guess we bring Sinistcha to heal up. And Talonflame for Tailwind? Not what I was expecting. Okay. Is this gonna be like Swords Dance Scissor? Oh, just barely missing out there. No, he's just citrus. That's fine. Fergraph would have been sweet. So I'm going to switch my attack so he can't disable me. And then I'm going to switch Scarada out. See, he's definitely getting threatened by some damage for sure. We are going to reveal Aura Sphere, which is not the... interesting. Well, I think we just single target Water Spout Sableye and Acrobatics Priority Scizor. And I believe we're going to KO Scizor here, because they won't be able to get the Reflect up in time. Archaludon in the back is still scary if Pelipper is their last Pokemon, so it's not over yet. Okay, there's going to be Arch. So you're going to take a big Water Spout. Sure. Okay. Unless they switch in Pelipper immediately, they still won't be able to get the rain up. So if they go for the rain, Acrobatics will still go first. Okay, so no rain. Or no Electro Shot. I don't think we'll KO with the light screen up, but usually this does KO when light screen is down. Well, not, it depends. A lot of the time it does. Yeah, there we go. So they were going for rain dance there. And they can't protect next turn either. So we should be able to guarantee the KO over there on Arch. Yeah. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay. That one could have been very different and much more difficult, but they did some crazy stuff. I also don't know if they brought Pelipper. If they just didn't bring Pelipper altogether, then I think we're looking good. Well, okay. We got a little bit of a mirror match for sure here. don't want them to set Trick Room. So we're going to lead Farigiraf. Because the other option is leading Meowscarada, who's pretty good into like a Farigiraf Blastoise lead. I don't have Helping Hand on Farig. Actually, I think I realized this earlier, but this is like not the... Oh, this is my regular Farigiraf. Oh, it must just change the preset item based on your team slot, but this is my regular Farigiraf. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, this guy's got Imprison to stop other Trick Rooms. Because we do not usually want to set Trick Room. We only set Trick Room if... Hang on, I gotta lock in real quick. Sinistra. Okay. Oh, I think I messed up. I don't... Oh, wow. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. When I was checking my Farigiraf, I accidentally unled him. So we added him back, but I was trying to lead Farigiraf. That's okay. Let's see if we get him with this. This was not my intention, but it could work out. Okay, they did go for the fake out. And they kowtow. Yow. Is that a crit? Yeah, okay. That's a problem. Don't know what to do now. I'm at such low health. I'm gonna try to bank on Kangaskhan being slower than Blastoise, and then Hyper Voice single target KOing King Gambit, which I don't know if it will. No, it doesn't. Okay. This dude's an animal. Okay, here comes their Blastoise. Oh no, my charger is going on me. Or my controller. I guess this isn't the end of the world. Okay. Definitely would have liked to have more health here. I would have felt better about switching Sinistra in if that was the case. So that critical hit was pretty brutal. Oh wow. This guy messed up. Unless he was calling the Sinistra switch in, because I really would have probably have done that. In that case, this guy's kind of crazy, and his critical hit maybe worked against him. Yeah, it does look like we have a small Blastoise, because the one on the other side looks bigger. Aerodactyl. Huh. That's tough. This might have been too much for us to be able to get away with here, but if they don't go with... If they don't end up going with... Oh, they do go tail end. That's pretty bad. Oh man, we could have just stayed in with Friggraph and ended the game. Yeah, we have to knock out Blastoise and Rage Powder. Okay. So yeah, we couldn't have let that be on Meowscarada. I don't know if they would have went for that, but that would have been an issue for us. And now I think we force them to pick between Flower Trick and Trick Room. And if they knock out Meowscarada, then... Oh, they just go with Rock Slide, which is the craziest option. So yeah, if this flinch... If they don't flinch us, then we should guarantee win the game. Okay, there we go. That one I feel like we had to claw our way out a little bit. We did get one really solid turn where they just went with that fake out in front of Friggraph. Okay. I mean, if they keep giving us the performance bonus and the win streak bonus, then looking pretty good. Not sure how much longer we'll be able to stream because my controller gave me the signal that... Oh man. Meganium's a tough matchup for us. I guess Aegislash can... No, he's not even good to him. Oh, this is tough. Yeah. Okay, let's go Friggraph and Meowscarada. Bring Blastoise because we don't have any other Megas, and... We gotta get Aegislash out of here. We're not using him. Alright, Blastoise Professor. It does go with the Meganium. And the Sneasler. I'm going to triple Axle and Psychic on Sneasler. If we land all three, we should deal enough. Oh, interesting. Robert's saying helping hand plus water spout. Yeah, that does do a lot, but I don't think this team has a good way to stop hard Trick Room. And okay, who are you switching in? The Sneasler. Okay. This might be a Meowscarada beatdown game if they don't have it. They don't have a way of damaging Farigiraf outside of the imprisoned moves. What move just got imprisoned? Did they try to imprison me with imprison? Is that what happened? If that's the case, they literally have 0 moves that they can use. I'm a little afraid of Pelipper knocking me out. I guess we still have Talonflame, but they have the Farigiraf. I think this is a good turn to switch Blastoise in. Though he could get nuked. I think we have to protect Meowscarada though. He's definitely more important than the, Okay. So they're gonna Tailwind. Okay, your last Pokemon's Farigiraf. I mean, me setting up Trick Room while you have Tailwind up is pretty bad. So I don't know if you're going to double Blastoise or double Farigiraf. Or split damage. If you split damage, I think we're also in a pretty good spot. I mean, that was a good kind of middle ground, but Water Spot's going to go pretty hard here. Okay, not as hard as I thought. Okay, so we know Farigiraf doesn't have Protect. Unless he's running a really crazy set, which isn't impossible. But it's pretty unlikely to run Imprison and Protect. Like on mine, I get rid of Protect for Imprison. So I'm going to try to go after the Farigiraf here with a Dark Pulse, and then try to clean up the game with Meowscarada, and potentially... Okay. Let's see who's faster. mean, this is a Trick Room Tailwind team, the opposing team is, so I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, Blast. I'm running. He's got Culver. Okay. Okay, so they just unlocked Acrobatics for us, which means that we're safe to go Triple Axle into Meganium and Acrobatics into Farigiraf. And I feel pretty confident Talonflame gets Farigiraf from here. Okay. As long as they don't live this and set up the Trick Room, we should be good. No! Oh my god. I mean, I could have read it and doubled Farigiraf. I'm really surprised. I might have made a mistake when making Talonflame. I'm pretty sure at one point yeah. I was using one that wasn't max attack. Let me make sure I didn't mess that up. Critical hit. It's not going to save us though because we're just too slow. Well, we're too fast, I guess. We are max attack, so that wasn't an issue here. 3 turns of Trick Room. Okay, let's go for the legendary double or triple protect. So 100% guaranteed protect. %30 chance double protect. Can't believe we lived at 1%. Okay, we lose. That's fair enough. We had to double the Farigiraf. It was a call though, because like, even though we knocked out Meganium with just Acrobatics, that was, then again, I guess if Triple Axle was capable of knocking him out, which also wasn't guaranteed because it can miss, it was just kind of a call. Let's just visit this team though real quick. I do want to get Aegislash out of here. I know he was there for a very specific reason early on. I think his Floette teams is the reason I was running this guy. Getting a second signal here that the low battery is an issue on the controller, so I probably can't play too many more. But could run Pelipper for weather. Again, that doesn't help us into Floette stuff though. Maybe maybe a Skarmory could be cool. Hey Luke, how's it going? I was planning on streaming for a while today, which I have streamed for a bit. New team, we're using my Blastoise team. I actually have a couple of videos with this. Oh, we've only been streaming for a couple hours. Yeah, I was going to try to go longer than 2 hours today, but I didn't charge up my controllers enough. So we're going into the armory of Pokemon here. Oh, I didn't even do the right option. Okay, hang on. I'm still kind of new to transferring these guys. Save, changes, and exit. I think maybe Skarmory as a secondary Mega could be cool. At the very least, it might scare. Yeah, another electric weakness. Electric Pokemon aren't crazy common though. And we do have redirection. And we wouldn't really bring them at the same time. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We wouldn't bring them at the same time, so it'd really be the same amount essentially. Okay. And we didn't bring Aegislash once, so I mean it can't hurt. At the very least, it might like intimidate people in the team preview, seeing the Skarmory, which is probably more than Aegislash was doing. Cleaver and Glade are a really cool duo. Since Cleaver has sharpness, you can use skill swap with Mega Glade and you can make crazy damage. What's Mega Glade's ability? Isn't regular Glade's ability sharpness? Actually, I've never used Mega Glade. Oh, I probably need to buy the, Yeah. Yeah, I saw that too on, Cybertron posted a video yesterday on this guy, right? He gets Inner Focus as his Mega ability? That's terrible. I mean, I guess he can't be intimidated. But Sharpness is better than that. Because you could just crit through the Intimidates. It would have been over here because he's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Okay. Okay. We have to go buy it. Recruit? No. Okay. So we definitely need to train this guy. I'm going to take a peek at whatever that build was that Cybertron had on that team he was using, and we'll just run with that as a default. Okay. So, looks like 9 HP, max attack, 25 speed. And then I think it's Brave Bird, Ironhead, Rock Tomb. We already had Brave Bird. Rock Tomb. And then they were running Taunt. I don't know if we need Taunt because we do have the Imprisoned Furgraph. Let's run Protect for now. And then I guess we'll go Adamant because it looks like he was using an attack boosting nature. Yeah, he was running Adamant too. Okay. I don't know how many games I'll be able to play because my controller keeps telling me it's about to die, but we'll run it. Yeah, it does lose the surprise. I don't know if we'll end up bringing him because I wasn't bringing Aegislash anyway, but at least if I see Floette, we'll have a really good answer into him. Because I don't think the Blastoise team has the juice to deal with Floette the way I have it built. This is just like hard rain. Basculegion's a little scary for sure. Masquerade is pretty bad into like everything else though. Dragonite was not what I was expecting to see. He's probably just gonna rip a Thunder on us. Yeah, this is a bad one. I guess it's not guaranteed that he has Thunder, but this feels like he has Thunder. I'm gonna go after Pelipper. Try to deny him Tailwind to start things off. I'm gonna get Thundered. It's gonna hurt. I'm actually just gonna get knocked out. This might be over game one. I wasn't anticipating Thunder Mega Dragonite. That guy's so... Oh, he's just Hurricane. I mean, that's pretty bad too. It's gonna hurt a lot. Ouch. Confusion? No confusion. Okay, so no Tailwind. Oh, wow. Pelipper is a beast. I don't think we can win after that. Dude, that's crazy. That he just lived that like that. I mean, that was max output, except I wasn't adamant on Talonflame. I really don't see a way out of it, if I'm being honest. I'll hang out for a little bit longer and try, but like, all they have to do is click Hurricane into this slot over and over and over again, and we just can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, Arch Ludon. If they let Arch, we could have dealt with him for Blastoise. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting Arch Ludon. And I was going to just try to Aura Spear him. We're better off just ending this, especially since my controller is going to only last so much longer. Yeah. This is just a waste of time. And says, I want to enjoy this game, but I just got hit by like 30 quick claw procs on a Phantom Force Basque Legion. That's pretty brutal. I remember when this game first launched, I lost multiple games to Quick Claw and Bright Powder, just like random over and over. And yeah, it was quite ridiculous. Ooh, you know what? Muscarada is actually a good lead into this. At least it could be. Talon and... we'll bring the Giraffe. Alright, I'm getting hit with a third low battery symbol here, so this will probably be the last one because it will die eventually. And then I'll have to pick up my Switch and you guys won't be able to see what's happening. So we're going to block the fake out, presumably, and just go for a big flower trick on Rotom. Not sure if it'll knock out. It does knock out. Okay. I think they can be built to live that. It's a decent first turn, but it's still tough because they could send in Charizard here super safely now. Yeah. I could actually rather get the damage into Charizard and switch into Talonflame. The crit. The crit is guaranteed actually. Robert Warner. The flower trick always crits. It's kind of like Urshifu's attack, but it only hits one time. Big damage. We outspeed. They don't parting shot into Aerodactyl. I think we'll just win this here. Okay, cool. Now, in my experience, full health Water Spout still does a lot to Charizard, and we should be faster than Charizard as well, so let's just Tailwind up. We won't KO Incineroar, so they could protect Charizard and like parting. They do that, okay. There's a lot. Okay, what are we doing here? He's got a Citrus. Oh, just Darkest Lariat. I mean, Blastoise is threatening insane damage here. We just have to make sure we lock into the right move on Meowscarada. So they could have Garchomp, Sylveon, or Aerodactyl. And we have 3 turns of Tailwind left. We should get a double KO here. So we definitely hit Water Spout every single time. And then I guess we're going to go Triple Axle. Because if they have the Aerodactyl in the back and protect once... I feel like Flower Trick should be able to get it. Okay. This also protects us from the Intimidate, because we'll crit through it. So we could protect this turn and leave Meowscarada hanging, I guess. I'm gonna Water Spout and Trick on Garchomp. That way, no matter who's protected, we get damage off. Okay. So that was just the optimal play, but it just felt so obvious. Okay. I don't see Blastoise going down here, though. Just Rock Slide. Okay. We should have this wrapped then. So now we can just... Aura-Sphere is a little scary, actually. Wait, no, he already used an item, right? Did he use Citrus? I think he used Citrus already. Is there a way to tell that? No, I don't think there is. Okay, if I'm wrong and he has Chople, this could be an issue. Okay, cool. Well, now we're just faster with Flower Trick, so we should be good. Yeah, that's why I never ran weather on this team. As long as you can keep your health up pretty high, it seems like you still just nuke Charizard. I wasn't expecting him to switch out the Incineroar on that slot, though. I was expecting them, if they were going to save somebody, to be Charizard, which I guess it makes sense. So that did complicate the endgame a little bit, but we were in a good spot. Because we didn't even have to make that call in the fake out. We still came out pretty clean. Could have been worse if they didn't Rock Slide, though, I guess. But even then, I don't think Meowscarada is dropping from like a Dragon Claw or anything. So I guess we'll have to call it here at Ultra Ball 3. I kind of was prepared to keep climbing for a good portion of time, but I do not want my controller to die with you guys here. So I guess let's just collect some points and just recover what's been going on. The ladder ended yesterday. I placed in the top 1,000 with the Charizard team. Details. So yeah, we placed 839th with this team here with Charizard and Zoroark. I have been making videos on this team because it's been like my team of choice lately. We did use it at the beginning of the stream, but the teams were so random, and I was actually not having a great win rate with it. I think we're going like 50-50. So I'll probably save this for higher ladder again, because I think the teams that tend to make it to high ladder, this has a good shot into. Travis Turner says, how's it going? Good luck on the new season. Thank you very much. We're actually catching the end of the stream here because my controller is about to die on me and I need to charge it. So you're in Master Ball in our hearts, Mike. I will be. Don't worry about that. I will be. It shouldn't take very long. And I think we could have done it in another couple hours if I had to guess. Blastoise was doing pretty good. And I was starting to see like meta teams, so we could have really switched to Charizard if we wanted to, I think. But yeah, yeah, I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow or the next day that showcased my final matches in the season from the first season of Champions. So look forward to that. It is going to be with this team again. Definitely had some good matches. Oh, thanks, Travis. Yeah, we'll be going live more. Probably not until next week, unless I happen to squeak a couple like late night streams in, because I have stuff going on during the day the next few days. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're interested in seeing, you know, what this team looks like, there are videos on my channel. If you want to see more games with my Blastoise team, those are on the channel as well. And then I do have this cool Gengar Milotic team that I am hoping to showcase, that we did play a little bit today, but again, the type of teams we were facing, it was just like not the call. So these guys, it's basically my old Manectric Milotic team, but I switched out Pelipper for Politoed and basically gave it the standard Perish Trap kind of option as a secondary mode. But I'll see you guys later. Until next time, happy battling.